Hello, my beautiful besties. It's your girl Nelly. If you're part of my nail crew, welcome back. And if you're not, consider subscribing right now and become part of my amazing nail crew. So for today's video, it is time to get these babies done. Yes, it's been several weeks and I had an accident. Yeah, that happened when I went bowling with my coworkers. I'm not gonna lie, it hurt a lot when it happened, but I didn't let that stop me. I had a great time, but it is time to fix my nail. So yeah, today's video is going to be about how to overlay hard gel. So I hope you like this video, bestie. I'm going to start by fixing that horrible nail that I broke while I was having too much fun. So the first thing I'm going to do, and majority of this video, I just want to let you know that it's going to be based on prep, only because prep is very, very important, bestie, especially if you're doing your natural nails. I know I don't do these type of videos very often. Majority of my videos are based on pop-off method, but there comes a time where I have to do my fills, and sometimes I just decide to change the color. So of course, you already know, if you have been rocking with me for a while, that I do use LGM Pro on my natural nails. I always have product on my nails. I always love to have my nails looking beautiful. So what I need to do is I'm going to take advantage of the fact that I broke that nail, and I'm going to remove all of the product. Now, hard gel is a file off product. It is not a soak off. So yes, I will be filing these nails off because I'm going to use a new color that I have not tried before, and I am super excited and I cannot wait to show you. So first of all, I'm going to start with my shout out. So shout out to everyone who takes the time to watch my videos. Shout out to everyone who likes, comments, and share my videos. It helps me out a lot here on YouTube. Shout out to everyone who's new to my channel. Welcome to my nail crew, bestie. Thank you so much for joining the crew. Shout out to my moderator, Sugar Eclipse Nails. Her link will be available in the description box in case you guys are looking for extra content to watch. And shout out to my Patreons. Thank you so much for your love and support, and thank you for your donation to my channel. So here I had already filed enough of the nail where I had already exposed a lot of the lifting that I had because of the breakage of the nail. So you saw how easy that was to remove? Yeah, that's what happens when you file it so thin to the point that you are able to just lift it very easily without hurting your nail. So what I do go over with my hand file, I then decide to change my drill bit, and I'm going to use a fine drill bit. I did slow the speed, and yeah, the video, it is sped up, but I believe I was here at around 10,000 RPMs, if I'm not mistaken. At this point, I'm going to file it as thin as I can. Why? Because at this point, I did chose the jar, but it was brand new, so I didn't know what the color looked like. So I had to remove the entire product. I wanted this set to look fresh and brand new. I do this every few months or every time season will, change. And I do not regret choosing this color. I cannot believe this is the first time I use it. You guys already know that I love LGM Pro. I always recommend it, and I always have the link in my description box because I'm always using something from Lisette, either bling or the bling gel or the hard gels. I love all of her products. Okay, so then again, I have to repeat myself. A lot of this video is based on prep because prep is key to preventing lifting. So this is what the nail is looking like so far, and now I'm going to do the rest to the, I'm going to do the same to the rest of the nails, and I have to also cut them down. So here I had already cut them down. It doesn't really look like much, but I'm going to show you why my nails, even though I cut them down, they still look long. There's a reason for that, and I will point it out really, really soon. So here I just wanted to show you with my dominant hand the way I remove my hard gel. I usually try to do my filing in one motion. The top section I go right to left, and then I go over from the top all the way to the bottom, and that allows me to get rid of the product evenly and successfully. So I did that for all of my nails, bestie, but I was so excited because I was going to use a new color, and I really enjoy doing my natural nails. Like, it's just I don't do them as often because my prep is really, really good, and I hardly have any, if I ever have any, lifting. So here I'm going to point out the reason why the nail is still long. You see that skin right there? That's the hyponychium, and my hyponychium is pretty long. So I filed it as short as I could, and that is as short as I can possibly go. Luckily for that nail that broke, that was not the case. But anyways, so now let's get ready to start the actual prep. So you're going to start by pushing back your cuticles. You want to do this gently. It looks like I'm shoving that right on my cuticles, but it's only because the video it's sped up. I am being very gentle, bestie, I promise. When I work on my hands, I'm very slow, which is why I have to, speed the videos quite a bit so that you don't get too bored. Now, yes, the first thing I do after I finish removing all of the hard gel is push back my cuticles. Then I'm gonna go in with this cuticle bit. I purchased this cuticle bit from Red Iguana, and I really, really like it. It allows me to remove all of that dead skin that is still attached to my nail plate. I also sort of push back the cuticle at the same time as I'm removing the skin. I love this drill bit, and I definitely recommend it. I will try to have it linked in the description box. I will try to link everything as I possibly can. I know YouTube is changing a lot of the rules, and there's going to be a lot of changes when it comes to links. So I do apologize in advance, but that is YouTube and not me. However, as I will, add all the links for as long as I can. So yeah, I already did that for the rest of the nails, and then I'm going to switch to this other drill bit, and this is the mandrel bit. This is a thin mandrel bit, and I love this drill bit. Like, I purchased this from Soleil, by the way. It's where I found it the cheapest, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go over my cuticle area once again in case I did not remove all of that dead skin attached to my nail plate, and I'm also going to buff the rest of the nail. Now, if you happen to have any lifting, this is the right drill bit to actually get in there and remove it. I am using my drill at 5,000 RPMs. Then again, when I'm using, any drill bits on my natural nail plate, I do go very, at a low speed, and I'm being very gentle. Don't think that just because you see me, filing the same area, don't think that I'm, creating any rings of fire or I'm over filing. It's not, because I'm going to show you at the end what it looks like, and the nail does not look damaged at all. I am just trying to remove whatever liftage I have Is that how you say it? Anyways, whatever lifting, that's the word, lifting. Whatever lifting I have left from that broken nail. And I'm also, buffing whatever left off the nail was exposed after it broke. And I'm just making sure that everything is nice and even. I also go around my cuticle area once again because that is very, very important. Once I finish this step with all of my nails, I will go in, and I do like to clean my nail plate with the LG Pro nail cleanser. It allows me to remove the dust. Yes, I am not a nail professional, but this is the way I do it, and this is what has been working out for me. I know there might be some nail techs that might get offended. I'm sorry. I've never claimed to be a professional, but I like the way I do it. It has worked for me. So I just want to show everybody how, I do it, and, what works for me. It might work for you too. So this is the cleanser that I was talking about. I will go ahead and clean my nails, removing all of the dust from the nail plate and underneath the nails, making sure that there's no dust in or around the cuticle area or underneath the nails. My following step is going to use my dehydrator and primer. I do have a dehydrator from Lisette, but I decided not to use it for today's video. And this is the rubber base gel, and this is the color I am talking about, okay? I've had this for a while, and I only changed my my full set completely ever so often. So this is when I had the chance to give it a try, and it is gorgeous. I mean, she does not disappoint. So this is the number 4 brush, also from LG Pro. Everything, again, you will find everything in the description box. It's just one link to everything that she sells. She sells amazing products. You're going to need, or at least I needed, a dapping dish with some isopropyl alcohol and a cleansing brush. And I also like to use a liner brush, and I'm going to show you why. So then again, I'm gonna go in with my my dehydrator, and then I go in with the primer. So what I'm going to do here is, as you can see, I am kind of rubbing it in to my nail plate, and you can see that there's no damage to my natural nails whatsoever. Mind you, I filed that entire product. I filed it off, so I think I'm doing a pretty decent job. So when I'm working on my nails, if I'm working on my left hand, I do not do the full prep on the other hand until I am ready to work on that hand. So I'm going to show you the application on my left hand because it's easier. When I'm doing the application on my non-dominant hand, with my non-dominant hand, I should say, I need my hand closer to my face. So yeah, that's why I decided to show you the application with my dominant hand. So after the dehydrator and primer, I'm going in with my rubber base gel. Now this, I also rub it in very nicely. You don't need a thick coat. A thin layer should be fine as long as you're covering the entire nail plate. Now you want to make sure that before you cure this, you clean around your side walls or your cuticle area in case any of this product is touching your skin whatsoever. A tip for you is set up your lamp for 90 seconds. This will prevent any heat spikes. Now, I learned this the hard way because I love hard gel. I've always liked, ever since I started working with hard gel, I love the fact that I didn't have to deal with the smell of monomer. But I didn't know how to properly use my lamp effectively without hurting myself, okay? So set it up for 90 seconds and you won't get those heat spikes. So first of all, I'm gonna go in with my slip layer. Just think of it as if you were painting your nails with gel polish. That's how much you want to put on your nail. Then I'm gonna grab a bigger bead. This one was a little bit smaller, but I fixed it off camera. But I just wanted to show you, yes, the video is sped up, but I do show you 3 nails just so that you can get sort of an idea of how I do my application. And on the 3rd nail, I slowed down the speed of the video so that it's easier for you to see how I actually apply this. I start doing circular motions around the cuticle area, and then I start to pull it in more circular motions until it's completely down to the free edge of the nail. Now this is when that brush comes into place, and it's actually very helpful. It allows me to get that product closer to my side walls or my cuticle area if I need to, or if I need to drag it a little further down like I needed this time to my free edge, I'm able to do that with that brush. The next thing I do is I'm going to flip my nail upside down for about 10 seconds, allowing that gel to self-level towards the center of the nail, and then you're gonna have a beautiful application. Now you wanna make sure that when you cure this, again, set it up for 90 seconds and you won't have any heat spikes. So this is the 2nd application. Once again, this is my slip layer. It's a very thin coat. Again, think of it as if you were painting your nails with gel polish. That's as best as I can describe it. Then I place the bead in the center of the nail. I start doing circular motions, and once I reach each corner, I start pulling down, and then more circular motions, and I continue to pull down until I'm all the way down to my free edge. Now I don't go all the way to my side walls. That's why I use that liner brush for, because I don't want to risk having to do too much cleaning, and I'm trying to prevent that product from touching my skin. I just want a flawless application as best as possible. Always remember, the better your application, the less filing you have to do. Although hard gel is very, very easy to file, which I do show that in today's video. As you can see, I flipped it upside down for about 10 seconds, and that's how the nail looks. I set it up for 90 seconds, and now this is going to be a little bit slower, just so that you can have a better understanding on how I do my application. I hope that this video is helpful. Let me know in the comment section below what you guys think of my hard gel application. Let me know if the video is helpful for you at all. Let me know if you've tried hard gel in the past, or if you are considering trying it after watching this video. I would love to know your opinion, bestie. So I'll be right back. So this is what the nails are looking like after the application. I think I did a pretty good job. Now it's time to clean the sticky layer, and I'm once again going to use the LGM Pro cleanser, and I'm going to wipe off that sticky residue that is left behind by the hard gel, or any gel product actually. So you want to do this before you file, otherwise you will ruin your files. They'll get all like I don't know, gunky. I don't even know how to describe it. It'll just ruin your files, bestie. Just go by what I'm saying. I'm going to use a 100-180 grit file. I'm going to start with my sidewalls, making sure they're nice and straight. As you can see, the application itself, it was a pretty good application. So it really requires very minimum filing. I was able to do majority of it with the hand file. Again, hardgel is a product that is very, very easy to file. And you're gonna know if you have any bumps or lumps, because you're going to see that when you're filing, you might find some shiny spots. So you want to make sure that you file everything nice and even, and that way, you know, obviously it'll give you a better look. After I do this, I'm gonna go in with my mandrel bit once again with my buffer. That is a 180 grit. I forgot to mention that earlier. I apologize. But it is a 180 grit. I'm going to use it at 5,000 RPMs. And I'm going to go around that cuticle area, making sure I seal that product properly. And that way I prevent lifting. So not just the prep will help you prevent lifting, also sealing that product is another way to, you know, help you prevent any lifting. So please do let me know in the comment section below if you find this video helpful. Let me know if you try any of my tips and tricks. After this, I don't really do anything else to these nails aside from applying top coat. So after I apply the top coat, get ready for the finished look, bestie. And yes, this is the beautiful color I decided to use for today's video. Don't forget to check out my description box in case you guys are interested. And this is the finished look. So thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know in the comment section below if it was helpful. Let me know if you give hardgel a try after watching this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.